Russian President Vladimir Putin is threatening serious consequences after Turkey shot down a Russian warplane. NATO member Turkey says it fired on the fighter jet after a violation of its airspace. Video shows the plane on fire before it crashed into a mountain in Syria.
Russia says the plane never crossed into Turkey. A U.S. drone is helping search for the wreckage. Charlie D'Agata is following this breaking story from London. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning. The Turkish military said they gave 10 warnings over the course of 5 minutes that the Russian warplane was flying over its airspace. They said they got no reply. And that's when Turkish F-16 fighter jets opened fire.
Video shot from below shows the Russian warplane plummeting toward the ground in flames before impact. At least one parachute was seen descending after the strike. Unverified video posted by Syrian rebels from the area appears to show a motionless Russian crewman. The rebels say he's dead, though it's unclear, if true, whether he died in the initial strike or whether he was killed in crossfire on the ground. Russian helicopters were then seen flying over the area of the crash in an apparent search and rescue operation for its lost crew. President Putin was quick to condemn an attack he described as a stab in the back by accomplices of terrorism, while his defense minister insisted that the warplane never strayed from Syrian territory. The Turkish government released these radar images shortly after the incident, the red line showing the movements of the downed jet, the Turks saying it clearly shows the jet briefly crossed into their airspace. The region is filled with Syrian rebels who are ethnic Turks, and Turkey has bitterly criticized the Russians for the bombardment of the area in its campaign in Syria.
A U.S. official confirms to CBS News that the Russian plane was in Turkish airspace. It was close, but it was in Turkish airspace. Now, the downing of a fighter jet not only underlines the fact that U.S. aircraft are flying in very crowded skies over Syria, Russia and Turkey are on opposite sides. Russia backs the Assad regime, Turkey, the rebels that Russia has been bombing. Turkey is also a NATO ally. The Kremlin has called it a very serious incident, and NATO is calling for an emergency meeting this afternoon. Gail?
Thank you, Charlie D'Agata, reporting from London.